Welcome everyone. I'm here with Andy from Metric to have a chat about the company and their new range of EV solutions. Andy, how are you doing?
Hi Manoj, yeah, not bad at all. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for joining. Could you please introduce yourself and Metric briefly?
Yeah, my name's Andy Parker. I'm heading up UK and European and Middle Eastern sales for EV infrastructure on behalf of Metric Group. Been with the company now for 12 weeks and a hell of a lot to kind of cram in within that short period of time. But we're looking to kind of expand on our existing client base for parking solutions and obviously introduce them into an EV solution. So that's pretty much what my role is.
So before going into the EV charging specifically, for the audience that might not be aware, could you inform us a little on what Metric does within the parking industry?
Yeah, sure. Metric as a business heritage dates back over 140 years and they've kind of evolved over time. And over the last kind of 30, 40 years, they've been heavily involved in parking solutions, obviously parking meters, and obviously with technology advancing kind of year on year. Metric have certainly been at the forefront of that. I've got over 900 clients here in the UK. I've got over 60,000 parking terminals across the world, and obviously over 25,000 ticketing machines across Europe. And we're looking to expand and obviously go into the EV space as EV revolution starts. So we want to be a part of that.
Yeah, certainly. Definitely more and more discussion about EV charging and how to implement that within the markets. Could you then go deeper into this new range of EV chargers that you're looking to bring out into the market?
Absolutely, yeah. So basically, we've identified that there's kind of two real avenues that we want to go down, really. One is kind of more of a residential charging. So we've got a range of dual gun and single gun, 7.4 kilowatt, and equally we've got dual gun or single gun 22 kilowatt chargers. They're predominantly for home use. Certainly on the 22s, a three-phase, so that would probably be better used within kind of an office workspace in office car parks. And then we go up to kind of the 40 and the 60 kilowatt rapid chargers, and you're going to find those predominantly in kind of motorway service stations and places where people like shopping centres and supermarkets, where people are going to be there for 20 minutes and they want a quick charge to get the car kind of charged quite rapidly. And then we've got the super rapid chargers, 150 kilowatt and 300 kilowatt. Now the 300 kilowatt and the 150 kilowatt chargers are going to be for predominantly commercial vehicles. As commercial vehicles become battery operated, there's going to be a requirement for 150 and 300 kilowatt chargers to give them that in speed of charge that they will require. So we've got a kind of a wide range of products really that's going to suit every individual's and business's needs as this EV phenomenon, if you like, grows.
So what would be the key advantages in having these implemented in these facilities within the parking?
Yeah, so obviously, parking spaces and EV go hand in glove. I think it's fair to say that Metric, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to realise that where you've got parking facilities, EV infrastructure is going to be required. And I think one thing that we do when speaking to our clients, even though it's been we're at very early stages, we've got a number of clients that we're in advanced communications with now about putting our infrastructure in place. Now, the benefit is that we've got the wide range of products. We've got some clients that are requiring certainly the super rapid DC chargers. Obviously, they're more costly, but obviously they provide a service that obviously the more lesser powered 7.4 and 22 kilowatts don't. But again, we kind of assess each client's needs and their usages, and obviously we provide a solution that covers their requirements. So again, that's why we like to have a broad range of products available to all clients.
And this is widely available quite internationally?
Yeah, absolutely. We were recently at the Intertraffic event over in Dubai, and we kind of looking at the Middle East, Southeast Asia, and myself and my MD may be heading over to the US mid-December, whereby we're looking to really spread the benefits of our products and services to countries, just out, not just Europe, but much further afield.
So then, where do you see things headed for this EV charging space?
Well, again, I think as I mentioned a moment ago, Manoj, we're at the embryonic stages when it comes to EV charging infrastructure. If you take it back maybe 2 or 3 years, where we are today as a sector is significantly more advanced, and I think in 3 to 5 years from now, we're going to be even more advanced as EV electric vehicles become more mainstream and more common on the roads. I think the technology is going to evolve almost year on year, and I think we've got to be at the forefront of new technologies and new advancements within EV infrastructure.
Well, and I'm certainly looking forward to that. I think it's just a matter of time that we see more and more EVs on the streets. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
Yeah, well, I think obviously, with Metric Group getting into the EV space now, it's good timing for us, and I think our clients as well are going to be realising that as we contact them over the coming weeks and months since I've started in the role. And I think what we want to do is just make sure that people are aware that we're there. We're there ready to implement this infrastructure. But obviously we want to work with our clients, as I mentioned a moment ago, because what requirements fit one particular client might not fit another, and we're very much a consultative approach. But yeah, I think EV is here to stay, and certainly with the numbers of EV car sales over recent months is a clear indication that there's going to be a significant increase for the requirement of EV charging infrastructure across the UK, Europe and beyond.
Well, Andy, thank you very much for this interview, and looking forward to seeing more of EV charging coming from Metric.
Manoj, it's been my pleasure. Really appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you everyone for joining. Make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.